what do you say we play some Wheel of Fortune Deluxe Edition?
Okay, let's make a quick rush and make sure it's all colorful.
Yes! Or as Nick Bishop would say, let's take a ride on the carousel of colors.
Alright.
Now this is...
He even commented on the petition that says that Nicolas Cage is one of Daniel's favorite actors.
It is, yeah. And this is also
But
game...
still can't find that Facebook share.
And this is game 6, and so far in 5 games we've won $133,450. And there's just one prize we've yet to win in the bonus round, and that is the vacation. Could we get it here?
That would... Yeah, I can hear it.
Could we win it here? We'll find out soon.
Players would you like? Would you like to play against the computer? Please enter your name.
Anyways, Lee, you were saying something.
Please choose a character.
Alright, well, who are we taking on this game? We're taking on, looks like Samantha.
I would say that these are the kind of names that you would pick out of a hat.
Yeah. So Samantha is by one of my opponents, and who's the other one?
Please enter your name.
The other one is Jack. Okay.
Please choose a character.
Samantha and Jack today. Top dollar value for round 1 is $1,000. We're playing for cash, and our first round category is going to be thing, and it's only one word, but there's quite a few letters in it, so let's see how we do. We'll get here. Oh, not about an hour. What's so funny?
Yeah, I'm actually watching the 4,000 episode special right now.
Oh, you are?
And they actually managed to put the word bastard in a family show.
Oops.
They included a clip, and they left the word bastard intact.
Beakaroopa. Oh, 900. Good, Samantha.
Choose a letter.
Is there a P? No. Jack.
She knows nothing.
This puzzle's so cheap you can't even buy a pizza with it.
Yeah, but I think there's one other parody from the show that they forgot to include in the 4,000 episode spectacular.
What's that?
And that was the parody in the Rugrats episode Game Show Dee Dee, in which there was a parody version going by the name of Alan Quebec, and he was played by the real life Alan Quebec himself.
Uh-huh.
And this is sort of like a compliment for a parody of yourself only to be played by the real person who was inspired by it.
Choose a letter.
They would have included that because Super Stuff was just basically Jeopardy, except they couldn't copy Jeopardy.
And I finally found a letter in the puzzle. We found the letter T.
Oh! Man, I would love to hear that all day.
$1,000!
Never made the Jeopardy episode.
We landed on $1,000. I'm going to call an N.
A letter.
There are 2 N's and I have $2,500. Okay, I think I'd like to buy an I.
Choose a letter.
Okay, there are 2
I'll make
I's.
a letter out. Ah, here we go. Here's that other episode I was trying to look for. Riddle Quest.
Alright, there are 2 O's. I'll buy an A.
Choose a letter.
There's 1 A. Oh, and I just figured it out. I know the puzzle now. $1,750. We'll go for it. Take a spin on the carousel of colors. $250. All right. G.
Oh man.
Choose a letter.
What?
Had pancreatic cancer not taken Alex Trebek away from us, he would have done a lot more quiz show parodies.
Sure. And so far, after 1 round, we've won $2,000. The puzzle was negotiation. Round 2's coming up. We'll put a $2,500 space out on the wheel. And our category this round is things, plural. So, Samantha, you get to start.
else that's interesting that's happening on my end.
The category is things. And she just avoids bankrupt with $500.
Are Squonky's things?
Let me ask my producer
Choose a
that.
letter.
They're writing something on their cue card, and now, they're holding it up saying, sure, we'll go with that.
Yes, good idea. Now I'm gonna, yes. So now I'm going to share with some other people in the Discord.
And there's two ends. Samantha has $1,000. Oh, yeah. Squonky? Squonky?
Yeah, Squonky.
And she just barely avoids getting a lose a turn and gets 200.
Yes.
Yes, Mari,
Squonky.
yes,
Choose
Samantha.
a letter.
Squonky? Is there a T?
I gotta say, the videos I've been watching on TikTok of Dairy Queen employees making ice cream, or at least blizzards, it sounded like something like a safer work kind of thing.
Seems like
instead
it.
of the questionable parts of yourself, it's just ice cream.
Exactly.
In which they actually play something that actually fits better at a porno.
Oh my gosh.
I find it a better thing than actually watching it, not that I want to. I'd rather watch people make Dairy Queen ice cream than the other P word.
Me too. And Samantha
See,
called
I'm getting a feeling right now.
And Samantha called the wrong letter. There's no L. And Jack just barely avoids getting a lose turn. He gets 800.
Oh, God!
Thank you, Lee 2K.
Marshmallow. Have you ever added marshmallow in a blizzard?
Yes, I have.
What about vanilla syrup?
Yeah, I've added that too.
And cookie dough?
Yes.
What do these ingredients have in common?
Well, they're Blizzard ingredients.
Yeah, but what about the kind of ingredients in general?
Well, cookie dough is a popular Blizzard. It's actually really good.
Choose a letter.
Jack spends 200. His letter is M. And would you believe there is one M? He has $1,000.
Oh, it's a birthday cake blizzard. That's what these ingredients have in common.
There you go. There you go.
It's birthday cake. Oh, I should have known.
150.
I got presents of sprinkles. But don't worry, I got a backup plan, and that's Haagen
Choose
Dazs.
a letter.
Is there a P? There is no P, so it's over to me. 1, 2, 3, Koopa. 400. Oh, it's got free spin.
They're making ice cream cake.
Yeah, Dairy Queen makes ice cream cakes.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at somebody making ice cream cake right now. Boy.
One more R.
You being introduced to TikTok in this manner sure is a much nicer introduction to experiencing TikTok than the other way.
I get what you're saying.
But I don't really understand what the TikTok means.
I only know about TikTok. I've never used it once in my life, and I don't understand it.
Choose a letter.
But after watching all those Dairy Queen ice cream making fetishes, I gotta say, they did a good job on introducing me to a social media platform without putting me on the wrong side of the tracks.
And I landed on the top dollar value, $2,500.
Oh, yeah.
Let's cash in with a C.
Yes.
There are two of them.
Dip it in the Squonky and you get yourself some chocolate-covered ice cream cone.
I know up to $5,700. I'm going to spend one more time.
And there's actually a very risque meaning for Squonky as well. If you retain the O, it means stepping on poop.
Ew.
So that's what Squonky also means. If you include the O instead of the A in Squonky, that's what you get.
Gotcha. And I'm going to go ahead and solve some counterfeit documents. $6,000 that round. So far, we've won $8,000 this game. But
That's still an ingredient I've never heard of in Dairy Queen. Graham base.
It's like a graham cracker crust.
But when I actually look at the texture, it looks like either a meatball or I don't even want to say it.
Well, I've tried the grain base before. It tastes very sweet.
Because
it's like a graham cracker crust you'd expect to find on cheesecake.
But the texture actually got me confused for some reason.
Well, the texture does get everybody confused, but once you understand it more, then it makes sense.
And here's another ingredient that I actually just learned, and that is summer berries.
Yeah, we had something called a summerberry confection a couple of years ago, and then we also had the summerberry blizzard with not so very long ago.
So is summerberry a special kind of berry, or is it the name that was invented by DQ itself?
It's a mixture of different berries.
Blackberries,
blueberries. It's a mixture of
marshmallows. They look like colored marshmallows to me.
What summerberry is, it's a mixture of blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. It's a mixture.
Aha! And that makes the harvest berry pie.
Now you know.
Or you can substitute cheesecake pie pieces.
Yeah, you can be as
quick. Oh, now I get it.
Whenever you
now somebody's making an ice cream. Now somebody's making a heart-shaped ice cream cake.
Well, it makes sense because it's for Valentine's Day, which is coming up pretty soon.
Well, the timing couldn't be any more perfect than me to watch a video being made about that. Why not heart-shaped cakes any time of the year?
Well, sure. I mean, if you want. I mean, I'll admit from my own perspective, I used to despise Valentine's Day. Nowadays, not so much.
Well, isn't that the standard feeling that everybody would have when they don't have a girlfriend?
I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, to me,
Valentine's Day, but it actually sucks that I can't actually have a female partner in my half Valentine's Day.
Well, prior to 2018, like Valentine's Day before 2018, to me, was just like any other day of the year. Nowadays, not so much.
Now, I actually have a DTV Valentine's special that was actually made from a homemade DVD from the guy who actually produced the special himself, and now I get to enjoy it in broadcast quality. No more going to YouTube illegally just to search for the whole thing, and now I get to listen to Huey Lewis's Hard Rock and Roll in its truncated form in edited DTV form. I gotta love the concept of Valentine's Day. I wish I had a female partner in my lifetime.
Well, maybe one of these days you'll have one.
Yeah.
Would you like to use your free spin?
I could always put it on my Christmas wish list year after year.
Well, one of these days you just might find the right one. You never know.
Yeah. If Goofy can ask for an elephant for Christmas, I can ask for a girlfriend for Christmas.
Sure, why not? Some people ask for boyfriends and girlfriends for Christmas.
But Goofy and I do have the same question in mind. How to get a fitter in your sleigh?
Well, maybe she could ride up front with Santa.
or when it comes to putting her down the chimney, she wouldn't even feel comfortable about it. And everybody would blame it all on me.
Oh my God. Somehow I knew that was coming, and I'm going to call a C.
Choose a letter.
Pencil in.
I've actually read in an interview, but I can't really find it. Is that this is actually the first time that Bill Farmer actually got to sing as Goofy, because it never occurred to him to actually sing in character before. I'm actually trying to find it now.
And the category for our fourth round is place. We have a $5,000 space on the wheel.
Here we go.
Oh, and I just missed it, but I landed on 500, which is still a good amount nonetheless.
Right. And finally I found an interview in which he talked about Goofy solo Bill Farmer. He actually said, Bill Farmer actually said in an interview, quoting, "This was one of the first times, or very early on when I, and by I was referring to Bill Farmer, started using it. It kind of developed and it seemed to catch on, to add a little bit of humor. It's a staple now. We use it quite a bit." So that song actually started out as like a little known novelty record.
I see.
But now I've been actually singing it by myself only for the holiday season whenever I have to sing it in the shower.
You sing that song in the shower?
Yes.
Interesting. And Samantha decided to use her free spin because she called a dud letter.
Yeah, of course.
And she just missed the $5,000 but got 500 instead.
Alright, so I'm actually reading a little bit more from the Scooby Snacks. I had no idea I could actually look up the songwriters' names.
And I just figured out the solution to this puzzle.
Cool.
But I have to hope I get the turn back, because right now it's Samantha's turn. Player 2.
Cool.
What does she get? She gets... Oh, wow! 1,500. That's a good amount.
Ah. Cool.
Choose a letter.
Is there an H? There is no H. Jack, your turn.
Just one at a time. Let's see.
300.
Choose a letter.
There is an N,
Wait,
however.
I actually just discovered that one of the songs that was actually written for the album that featured the Elephant Christmas songs, it was actually written for another album.
Really?
I had no idea. I thought it was completely original.
I thought so too.
Choose a letter.
And there's one L, Jack. You're up to, what did he spend? 900 or 300? He spent 300. Okay, so it's up to 600. Still your turn, Jack. And he's spinning.
I don't think I can feel like listening to that now because Christmas is over.
Well, it'll be here again in 11 months.
Alright. It better not be taken off YouTube before Christmas again.
Choose a letter.
And Jack spends 300 again. He calls for a T. And he calls a dud letter. My turn.
Mm-hmm. And also, actually just discovered that the actual reason why Max's singing was actually provided by someone else and not Jason Marsden is because they actually found out too late that he could sing.
I'd like a W. There is a W. Yep, there's one W, and I'm going to spin one more time.
Uh-huh.
Can we get a $5,000 spin out of this? Almost. We got 300. And my last letter will be a Y.
And actually, I just found out why Pauly Shore was not credited for the movie, but he was the voice of Bobby.
Right. And the solution to this puzzle? Oslo, Norway.
And the reason why he wasn't credited is because he declined to be credited.
I see. And we're up to 9,000.
And he actually had a multi-picture deal with Disney at the time, but he was quote-unquote embarrassed to be doing the voice in a kid-friendly Disney film, and he didn't want people to know it was him.
Alrighty. Category
But when it came time to do the follow-up, an extremely goofy movie, he had a sudden change of heart.
Okay. And every letter we find in this puzzle is going to be worth a crummy, rotten $150 a piece.
Aha.
T. Yeah, there are 2 T's, and you got 5 seconds to try to mess around with that. Jack. P. No, P. A. 2 A's. But I don't know it. I have to pass. Samantha. N. Yeah, 1 N.
So it just so turns out that thanks to a written article that actually featured comments from Bill Farmer himself, I actually got to learn a lot more about how these recordings came to be. But as far as signing merchandise for a convention appearance once this pandemic ends, if it ever does end, I'm gonna have you sign one of the sing-along videos that he did Goofy for.
Alright. And
In which I believe he also had to dub an Italian clown that was also featured in the video because the executives did not want kids to hear any Italian accents. So they made an Italian clown sound like a Southern guy.
And I won the game. $9,700 in cash. Let's get a bonus prize. Alrighty, and what's going to be our bonus round category? We're going to deal with thing. Alright. And the letter we end up getting is the H. R-S-T-L-N-E. Let's see what we get. That's it. Alright. M. B. D. U. Big number? No, it was not big number. Ooh. Okay, let's see what it was. Was it bad number? No, it was box number, and I would have won. Oh my god!
Wait, you won?
No, I lost. I came up with the wrong. I came up with the wrong solution, and I lost out on $25,000. Ouch. Oh well.
Damn it.
But $9,700 is nothing to sneeze at.
Well, at least there's one at the end of the tunnel.
Yep. So it was box number, but in 6 games I won $143,150. That's not bad. And we'll go ahead and wrap it up for this segment. There's still more fun and games to come right after this.
Until then, folks, keep your feet on the ground, and I still want a girlfriend for Christmas.
One of these days you might have one.